नमस्कार, आदाब, सत श्री अकाल। मैं नीलिमा मेहरा, आप ही की होस्ट, आप ही की दोस्त। यदि आप मुझे सुबह के शो में देख रहे हैं तो गुड मॉर्निंग, और यदि आप मुझे आफ्टरनून के शो में देख रहे हैं तो आपको प्यार भरा गुड आफ्टरनून। Today I have with me a hostess of a programming that you're very familiar with actually. She's been hosting her own program called Utsav. That's right, beautiful Mrs. Nalini Bhat. Well, now this beautiful lady is going to start her own programming by the name of Prashanti, and it will air on Sunday morning on Colors of India. What will this program consist of? What will the content be? What will she talk about? What will she discuss? I don't really know. Let's familiarize ourselves. Are you ready? Here she is, Mrs. Nalini Bhat. Hello, madam. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
Good. You look gorgeous as usual.
Thanks, so do you.
India ka hawa laga hua?
Laga hai.
So, congratulations, Nalini ji. I hear that you're going to be starting a programming called Prashanti.
Yeah, thank you.
Now, tell our viewers, what does Prashanti mean?
Prashanti means, the literal meaning is supreme peace. And we titled this show based on Prashanti Nilayam, which is Shri Satya Sai Baba's ashram in Puttaparthi. It's called Prashanti Nilayam. And he was the embodiment of supreme peace, and there could not be any more apt name than this for his ashram. So our program is going to be called Prashanti.
And have you ever been to that ashram?
I've been to his ashram. In fact, when I was recently in India, I went there on Baba's birthday celebrations. You know, he's not in his physical body anymore.
Sure.
But still, the programs were conducted beautifully, and they showed clips of Baba talking about how we should celebrate birthday every day. You should be happy, and not just once a year. And that clip they played, and there were important speeches and bhajans, and it was just true to the name Prashanti Nilayam. I felt very peaceful, very blessed, and it was a great moment for me.
I think it's a blessing. That's the first thing.
Absolutely.
And I think you should consider yourself very fortunate.
I am.
Because there are people like us who hear, who talk about it, who learn from videos, but we're not fortunate enough to actually visit. And you're just one of the fortunate ones. So tell our viewers, how did you get into Sai Baba's teaching?
When I was growing up in Bangalore, he has another ashram in Whitefield, Bangalore, near Bangalore, which is called Vrindavanam, Vrindavanamu. So we belong to Sai Baba Balvikas. It's like a Sunday school run by Sai Baba Trust and Sai Baba devotees. And we had the great good fortune of seeing him taking his Pada Namaskar, and then he has blessed us with we performed actually in front of him a dandiya dance, and he has given vibhuti to my sister and brother, and we knew from long time back that he was supreme consciousness, or he was not like us. He was God incarnated on earth. That's what his devotees believe. And since then, we were always praying to Shirdi Sai Baba, and Shri Satya Sai Baba is the reincarnation of Shirdi Sai Baba.
Of course.
So it's all his will. It's all Baba's will. How he calls his devotees to him is absolutely his will. It's not like, oh, I want to be Baba devotee, I'll go. If he wills, you will go, no matter whether you've heard of him or not, because he came a lot of times in people's dreams.
That's right.
And people who had never seen his form, never heard of him, just made the trip to Puttaparthi, which was, in those days, it was a very tiny village, very backward, and it was very hard to reach the place. But people still went, and though he started with a small band of followers, now it's like it's a global association, and global Sai organizations are functioning so beautifully.
Lovely.
All over the world.
Lovely.
130 countries.
Of course.
Have Sai committees. Yeah.
Now, tell me, on your programming called Prashanti right here on GTV, what exactly do you plan to do?
It's actually, it's on Shri Satya Sai Baba, his life, his work, his message. And a lot of people are under the impression that Sai Baba, performed a lot of miracles, and not much emphasis has been given to his teachings, which were absolutely profound. They were very simple. He taught love all, serve all, and he said, start the day with love, fill the day with love, end the day with love, and that's the way to God.
Oh, beautiful.
That was the essence of his teaching. Service, serve all, love all, serve all. Help ever, hurt never. I mean, what could be simpler than this? Of course, he was the greatest exponent of all our scriptures. When it came to giving discourses, his speech just flowed like river Ganga.
That's right.
And he had very little formal education. He was not a very highly educated person, but then he could talk in Sanskrit, and he could talk in all languages. Japanese, if Japanese came to him, he would converse with them in Japanese language. So he was truly the avatar walking amidst us, and devotees absolutely believe that. And to his devotees, he is friend, guide, God, philosopher. He's everything to them.
Absolutely.
Because he's all love. He's pure love.
And you know what? It's not only Indians throughout the world, but non-Indians. They also believe in his teaching. Now, just and besides what you've just spoken, is there a thing, and I'm very innocent about this, is there a thing called, like Christians, Catholics have Bible, we have Ramayana, we have books. Is there a thing called a book of teachings like Bible or Ramayana or Gita for Sai Baba?
Yeah, there is a wealth of written information which Sai Baba himself has written. Prema Vahini and Ramakatha Rasavahini, Rasavahini and Bhagavatam, and they fill volumes, and he himself wrote them. And of course, and there are a lot of devotees have written books about him. And one book by Howard Murphet, who was the early devotee of Shri Satya Sai Baba, Man of Miracles, was the one which introduced his teachings to all the foreigners, and they just flocked to him, flocked to Puttaparthi.
Beautiful.
And but Sai Baba always said, one close devotee asks him, shall I take your name to America? And Baba says, don't take my name, take my message. So he had so much humility, and he did not want any publicity. He just wanted his message of love and service to spread throughout the world, and that will usher in golden age, Ramarajya. So and
now you, Nalini ji, you've read so much about this material. Like you said, it's a wealth of information. At no given point in time can you say, well, I've stopped reading because I know it all. No, because the more you read, the more there is to read, and the more you read, the more knowledge you gain, and the more you share. Tell our viewers, or rather share with our viewers, one of your favorite teachings of his that you really, really treasure.
It's love all, serve all, and the service part is yet to come in my life, because Sai Baba devotees really do hardcore service. They go to these remote villages, and they go to mental hospitals, and then they give baths to these sick people. The voluntary work is amazing. How the Sai Center's work around the world is absolutely mind-boggling. So my most favorite message of Baba is the simplest: love all, serve all, and of course, help ever hurt never.
Sure.
And I mean, if you go deeper into his writings, you can get lost in it, because as you said, I can never say, okay, I have read it all.
That's right.
Because it is very deep, it's filled with meaning. Each sentence is filled with meaning, even in his discourses.
Wow.
When you listen to him, it may sound like, he's teaching simple philosophy, but he is bringing the very essence of Vedas, and he rejuvenated the Vedas.
Wow.
And all the free hospitals he runs, the super specialty hospital in Prashanti, in Puttaparthi, is a model which the world is yet to come up with. It's absolutely free. There is no cash counter, they say.
Wow.
From the stay to the most expensive procedure, for rich or poor, it is free of cost.
Wow.
And it is run so meticulously, and top doctors from USA are serving there for for basic salary. So the work he has done is absolutely amazing, and he has done a water project. He has supplied water to millions of people who had no water, and then the schools, free educational institutions, and they are following that same model in all cities of India and across the globe. So the kind of service, he was a humanitarian to the core.
Beautiful. It touches. It really is very touching. So I'm just amazed. Now I know our time is up, but I have a very quick question for you. This is off the record.
Sure.
Now you're a Bharatanatyam dancer, right, and a teacher, and I've seen you perform. You do Ganesh puja dances and this dance and that dance. Is there anything as such whereby any dance is depicted towards Sai Baba?
Sai Baba used to have a lot of skits and plays by the university students, the school students. They always performed. He was very fond of putting up plays, and he himself would be there every day before the practice started. He would be there guiding.
No, that play is a separate part. What I'd like to know is there, for example, you do Shiv dance, Ganesh puja. Is there any such thing you can do for Sai Baba?
It must have been done in Prashanti by the students, but I have not thought about it yet. But bhajans were a big part of his.
Of course.
And I can sing bhajans, and all Sai centers sing bhajans beautifulul.
So you'll sing bhajans for us?
I will in one of the programs, definitely.
And you're a good singer, we all know that.
Thank you.
Wow, beautiful.
So, but it's, I would like to say that this entire program is his doing. I'm only the instrument. He's always said, be the hollow of the flute. Don't have ego issues, and be hollow like the flute, and I will play the music.
Oh, how beautiful. How beautiful. Like I said, he's bestowed you with blessings, and therefore we're blessed because she's going to be doing the programming called Prashanti, whereby she's going to talk to us about the teachings of the
life and work and teachings and the miracles, which were a small part of his work, but miracles were awesome.
Beautiful.
But miracles are not the main part of his mission at all. He once said so beautifully, a big, magnificent, majestic elephant is passing by in all its grandeur, and a fly sits on it, and you are, in awe of the fly. Miracles are like fly, don't give any importance to the miracles. But he used them as his visiting cards to attract people in the beginning. And, once people went, he always said, I will give you what you want in the beginning, so you will want what I have come to give.
Beautiful, lovely. Very well put together, so make sure that all our viewers, this is a message for you. Please do tune into Colors of India on Sunday mornings, and we will bring to you the most fascinating stories on a programming called Prashanti. The hostess will be the hostess you know very well from Utsav, which airs on Salam India every Saturday. And I think it's a miracle to know her, because not only her love, her friendship, but she's just devoted so much of her time, effort, energy. Believe me, it's not funny to be doing television programming, especially from such a distance. So I think that it's a miracle to have met you. Thanks a million.
Thank you so much.
Take care.
Jai Sai Ram.